It's 8:30 on a Tuesday morning in central London. The pavements are full of people moving fast, all going somewhere, none of them quite awake. And up ahead, you see the green and white logo, a Pret. There are 3 of them on this street alone. You join the queue, which is already 6 people deep, and you start to think about what you're going to order. You also start to wonder, perhaps, whether the way British people order coffee is going to make any sense, because in a London Pret, on a Tuesday morning, things move fast, and the rules are unwritten. Welcome back to the British View. Today we're doing something different. Instead of 50 phrases, we're going to listen to one conversation. Twice. First, slowly, so you catch every word. Then, we'll pull out the key expressions and shadow them together. And finally, we'll listen to the same conversation again, this time at natural pace, the speed you'd actually hear it in a London Pret on a Tuesday morning. The setting: a customer ordering breakfast and a coffee. The cast: one slightly tired customer, one impressively patient barista. Right then, off we go. Hi there, what can I get you? Morning, could I get a flat white, please? Course, what size? Regular, thanks. Brilliant. Anything to eat? Yeah, I'll grab one of the bacon rolls. Lovely. Want me to warm that up for you? Yes, please. That'd be great. No worries. Eat in or take away? Takeaway, please. Brilliant. Got a Pret subscription? No, I don't. Sorry, no worries at all. So that's a regular flat white and a bacon roll, warmed up, takeaway. Comes to £7.20. Cheers. Card okay? Of course. Pop it on the reader whenever you're ready. Thanks. Lovely. If you stand just to the side, your roll will be ready in a couple of minutes, and your coffee will come out at the end of the bar. Brilliant, thanks very much. No worries. Have a lovely day. You too. Cheers. Right. Let's go through the key phrases, one at a time. There are 10 of these, the expressions you'll hear most often in a British coffee shop. We'll do them with the shadowing pattern. Brief context, the phrase, then your turn to repeat. The first thing you'll hear from almost any barista in Britain: friendly, quick, no fuss. What can I get you? What can I get you? The standard polite British way to start an order. Notice it's a question, not a command. Brits very rarely say "I want" in this kind of setting. Could I get a flat white, please? Could I get a flat white, please? A small but important word. Course is the British shortened version of course, used constantly in service settings to mean no problem. Course, course. The all-purpose British word of approval and acknowledgement. It doesn't always mean something is brilliant in the literal sense. It can just mean okay or great, brilliant, brilliant. The casual British way of saying, I'll have one of those. Notice the verb, grab, much more relaxed than order or have. I'll grab one of the bacon rolls. I'll grab one of the bacon rolls. The classic question every British coffee shop will ask you. Worth memorizing. You'll hear it constantly. Eat in or take away? Eat in or take away? A very common British phrase in service contexts. It means no problem or don't worry. No worries. No worries. What you'll be asked at the till. Pop is a small word that does enormous work in British English. It just means put, but it sounds gentler. Pop it on the reader whenever you're ready. Pop it on the reader whenever you're ready. The standard British way to end almost any small transaction. Yes, it doubles as thank you. You can use it everywhere. Cheers. Cheers. And the final phrase you'll hear from the barista as you step away. Slightly different from the American have a nice day. Warmer, somehow. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Before we listen to the conversation again, at natural pace, a quick observation. You may have noticed that the customer says thanks or cheers 5 separate times in this short exchange. 5. For a single coffee. This is not unusual. This is, in fact, the absolute minimum. British politeness in a service setting works through layered, almost rhythmic acknowledgement, a please with the order, a thanks when handed the cup, a cheers at the till, a thanks very much when stepping away, and another cheers as a goodbye. The barista does the same in reverse. None of this is performed. None of it is conscious. It's the social grammar of a transaction in Britain. And it's exactly the kind of thing that makes a non-Brit sound non-native. Not the words themselves, but the rhythm of when they appear. Try to notice this when you listen to it again. Now, the same conversation, this time at natural British morning pace, the speed at which you'd actually hear it in a Pret on a weekday. Hi there, what can I get you? Morning? Could I get a flat white, please? Course? What size? Regular, thanks. Brilliant. Anything to eat? Yeah, I'll grab one of the bacon rolls. Lovely. Want me to warm that up for you? Yes, please. That'd be great. No worries. Eat in or take away? Take away, please. Brilliant. Got a Pret subscription? No, I don't, sorry. No worries at all. So that's a regular flat white and a bacon roll, warmed up, takeaway. Comes to £7.20. Cheers. Card okay? Of course. Pop it on the reader whenever you're ready. Thanks. Lovely. If you stand just to the side, your roll will be ready in a couple of minutes, and your coffee will come out at the end of the bar. Brilliant. Thanks very much. No worries. Have a lovely day. You too. Cheers. That's a British conversation at a London Pret on a Tuesday morning. 20 seconds in real life. 10 phrases worth knowing. And one small cultural insight about the rhythm of British politeness, the way thanks stacks gently through every small transaction, almost like punctuation. Thanks for listening. I'm going to go and grab a coffee. Cheers.